Our next contest, scheduled for 3 rounds,
This is going to be a most interesting matchup because it features, in my estimation, a tag team that has absolutely devastated the wrestling world for years.
Here is the
well, there's no denying how good the Road Warriors are, but these fellows look pretty handy to me. Look at him, well-built young
232 pounds.
Well, certainly they spend a lot of time in the gym, but he just said that they're from parts unknown, and the man was introduced as the San Juan Puerto Rican Punisher.
That's because I did my homework and traced his origin.
No, I'll bet you
and I
did.
told on him.
You're a happy guy.
And their opponent,
as we said, ladies and gentlemen,
of 500,
if they make him any bigger and any tougher and any more devastating than this tag team combination, I don't know who it is.
Animal, the
All right. Wow. Take a look at that. Oh, my gosh.
Now, if I were those two fellows in the ring now, I would run.
If I were those two fellas in the ring, I wouldn't be those two fellas in the ring. Hawk and Animal have owned the tag team world of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, and I see little competition here from these two masked men.
What an awesome sight these two fellas as they take to the ring. They absolutely fill it with their presence, which is a very barbaric presence indeed. Look at that. The two fellas now, they don't look so cocky as they did before.
Oh, absolutely not. Hawk and Animal, ladies and gentlemen, wherever they have appeared. And once again, before the bell, they get things going here. There goes one man dispatched to the floor. Wherever they have appeared, they have absolutely annihilated the competition. They're doing the same thing in the American Wrestling Federation.
No doubt they are dominating right from the very first bell. I like the way they come in, full of intent, full of resolve. They are going to give their opposition not a single chance.
And right now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this from Rico Suave.
You know something, Road Warriors? Normally, when we scout future opponents, and I do mean future opponents, Tommy and Greg, the luscious one and the hammer, they're here by my side watching. But I got them on vacation right now, because watching you two punks doesn't mean nothing to us.
You know, if I were him, I think I would get a plane ticket and get out of town in a hurry. When the Road Warriors hear those comments, they're going to go after him like a rat after cheese.
Oh, he might be able to deal with them.
Oh!
The Swerver is not a bad fellow at all, you know.
Oh,
absolutely
he-
driven by his own
Have him over
impulses.
for dinner sometime. He's just a wonderful individual.
Oh, he eats a lot.
The
Oh, look
Road-
how Stealth capturing that shot.
Taking you right into the ring now. There's that whip one into the other and nowhere for the masked man to go.
He's down, all the breath knocked out of him, all the life and stuffing knocked out of him, and now we're climbing to the bad streets.
The bad streets of Chicago and that Chicago loop. My gosh, he landed right on his head. Oh, my word, just turn him over and end this carnage. This one is history.
Oh, they made it look so simple, so easy. In fact, before they came into the ring, their opponents looked devastated. They were devastated.
The Road Warriors, Animal and Hawk, making short work over this masked tag team combination. I guarantee you they're going back to parts unknown.
And here was their awesome entrance. Look at that determination.
And speaking of looks, there's going to be a brand new look here in the American Wrestling Federation coming up after the break.
What sort of a look?
I'm not going to tell you, you English aristocrat. Ladies and gentlemen, standing by right now in the ring with the Road Warriors, let's toss it to our broadcast colleague, Ken Resnick.
What sort of a new look?
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no question they are the most devastating tag team in all of professional wrestling. Gentlemen, the entire world of wrestling clamoring for you two to get a title shot against Tommy Rich and Greg Valentine. Rico Suave, in fact, wants no part of you. He says you two have to work your way up the ladder.
And listen, Resnick, he ain't got a ladder big enough for us to climb. There ain't nothing here in the AWS that's going to stop the Warriors from getting what we want. As you people out here just saw, we'll take them any size, any shape, any way they come. We'll beat them up, and then we'll knock them down. Nobody beats the Warriors. Tell them, Hawk. Well, would it be safe that that last unfortunate individual probably needs his sphincter readjusted about now? Just like everyone else who's going to be wrestling
go, Suave. If I were you, I would not look over your shoulder because you will find Animal Hawk, the Road Warriors.
Thank you very much, Mick and Lord Alfred. I'm with a very frustrated Tony Atlas. Tony, last week there was no question. You and your partner, Coco Beware, had Greg the Hammer Valentine, Tommy Rich on the ropes. Nails comes out, burns you with a hot coffee from behind.
You know, nothing hurt a person worse than to work a lifetime for something and then just watch it all just disappear right in front of your very eyes. You know, we was in the ring. We knew we were going to get the championship. We knew we was on our way to gold. Then just out of nowhere, here's a man like Nails who don't have the good faith that God gave him. Come out with no reason, ram whatsoever, and throw hot coffee on my back. So at that moment, I don't know what happened to me. You know, I should have been having my man on that match. But when I saw Neil do this, and when I felt that burn all the way down to my soul, the only thing was on my man was getting this man, getting Nail. And I do believe that if the AWF allows me to, I would get you in that square circle, brother.